Welcome to the 2B.1 Avoir note set. The first slide that you see here is the basic conjugation. Avoir means to have, and on this side you see the singular versions of that conjugation. J'ai, tu as, on a, and over here the plural, nous avons, vous avez, elles ont. As you heard in the previous slide, often you have to connect the subject pronoun and its form of avoir with a consonant sound. This is called liaison, right here. It's required between the final consonant of these subject pronouns, and when the final consonant is an S, you have to pronounce it as a Z. So this would be ona, a simple N into an A sound. However, when it's an S going into an A sound, like it says above, you change it to a Z. So this is nous avons. This slide shows that there's a change that happens in a French sentence with avoir if an indefinite article is present. It will become de or d apostrophe if it's made negative. There are samples of each. Here is a masculine singular one. J'ai un ordinateur. I have a computer. To say I don't have a computer, the un changes to g apostrophe in the negative because this starts with a vowel sound. Here's a feminine singular example. Tu as une pizza. In the negative version, you don't have a pizza. The un has been replaced by de because if it's in front of a consonant. The third sample shows a plural one. Here's day, and it's changed also to de in the negative. So we're watching some films, we're not watching any films. Please note that the color coordination on this slide is significant. All of the indefinite article relevancy is blue, all of the negation is red, and the de, d apostrophe is all green. This slide shows a lot of idiomatic expressions that are made with avoir. What you do to use them is you conjugate the avoir and then you write whatever the rest of the expression is. If you're using it correctly in a sentence, you will not actually see the word avoir. You'll simply see its conjugation. The next slide will show you how to make these into sentences. Here are the sentences that use the idiomatic expressions from the previous slide. If you're doing it right, here's your form of your conjugated avoir, followed by the rest of the expression, and it means he is warm. They are cold, there's your conjugative avoir, there's the rest of the expression. And also, she is tired, here's your avoir, here's the rest of the expression. And he is lucky, here's your avoir, here is the entire rest of the expression. As in other verbs that you've learned, you can make commands with avoir also, and it would be telling somebody, have a sandwich, or don't have any of that meat. So the tu form of it is pronounced ai, the nu form of it is pronounced aion, and the vous form of it is pronounced aye. These samples show using the idiomatic expressions from the chart. Don't be ashamed, let's look like we're thinking, and don't be afraid. This slide is a practice activity that we did at the end of the note set. You should have the rest of the conjugated forms of avoir corrected in your notes, and you could always redo this and double check the answers in your notes if you wanted a little bit of extra practice. This is the end of the note set.